radical to you all, but it is my opinion that all ISPs should be burned to the ground. Not in Minecraft.
Valid.
Huh?
Alright, we are live again. Hello, everyone. Sorry about that. My internet shit itself.
The flesh egg destroys the internet.
It destroyed the internet and made it where I couldn't... I couldn't keep going, but that's okay.
Yeah. If that wasn't a sign to say that we should, like, not go into this town, I don't know what is.
Yeah, so how are the gates on?
Okay. Yeah, so yeah, we ended it. The last thing I believe you guys heard, and the audience should have heard before the internet went out, was that the flesh egg is there, and then it was me asking if you guys wanted to approach. The gates look, I would say, torn open.
Oh.
Torn open with giant claws. Robert, these, I'm not even gonna have you roll. These are vampire claws.
Oh, okay, alright.
Hey,
Alright,
hey,
guy.
Cammy. Hey, Cammy, you want to say these aren't vampires? That's vampire claws. You think
Hey.
this wasn't caused by a vampire?
Oh, and right
Alright,
below
listen,
the claw
guy.
mark is a note that says Corvus.
Oh, fuck.
Yay, another side story. What?
Fuck. I'm going to pick up
Another
that note
3
and read it.
weeks. We got 3 more weeks of this season, baby.
You pick it up and you open it. Corvus. You really are a little too loud. You a little too showy about trying to find me. You know, all those people asking questions and well, I decided. Oh, sorry, what was your wife's name again?
Alexis?
I decided me and Alexis should go on a bit of vacation. Down south, towards the equator, where it's warmer. Nice and lovely. Enjoy the castle. I left it nice in remains, and this town was a nice little parting gift. Silas.
That son of a fucking bitch.
You see on the other side of the town, you look up, and the castle that was on the outskirts of the town, it's on fire.
That fucker ran. Fucker ran down south.
Guess we'll have to be more stinky in the future.
I'm going to kill that fucker so much hard. His ancestors are going to feel it. And then I'm pretty sure the mistress is going to revive him so she can kill him.
Possibly.
Oh, by the way, as I say this, you all can see Corvus's eyes turning red. This is dark.
Corvus, Rocco, what's the game plan here? Are we gonna try and kill this guy, or we're gonna go into town? What's the game plan here?
I have no clue where he fucking ran. And you can see his castle's gone.
It's on fire, but we can still look it. Castle's made of stone.
Yeah, he probably took all his stuff.
We're gonna have to get back to Castile de Mon not too long, so I don't think we have too many options.
Yeah, it sounds like you guys don't have a lot of time left, so...
And we have to look the mistress of this fuck up.
Do we kill these zombies and loot the town? Or
Honestly, at this point, yeah, I'm pissed
You guys
off.
have a large bomb?
We know someone who has a large bomb, but he's not here with us right now.
Uh-huh. Well, I think this is a little bit above my pay grade, per se.
You don't have a pay grade.
I know, that's... Never mind. Anyways, you guys don't have a lot of time, and you guys are bounty hunters. And as Rocco said, I think, honestly, it would be better in your interest to be paid for it.
We'll see, fuck it, let's go around this town, see what's left of that castle before reporting back.
Yep.
Fuck.
I have an idea. Let's just stress Cammy out until he wakes up and kills everything.
You know, that's not a nice thing to say, and nor is that a good idea.
Oh fuck, that was just funny. We should stress Cammy out. Like, what the fuck?
So stress him. Dales takes him up, drops
You know,
him. And
I was actually feeling bad for you earlier, Rocco, and now I'm just like, I'm straight up not having a good time again.
I'm honestly gonna miss you when you're gone, Cammy.
I won't.
I'm not surprised.
This, you know what? This has been a long time coming. This has been by far the most stupidest adventure I've ever been a part of. I have been drugged. I have been beaten. I have literally almost committed genocide. This is the worst adventure I've ever had. Fuck you guys. This sucks. I hate this. I'd like to go back to my castle.
I like to imagine at that very
Your
moment,
fault.
Cammy, you just leave.
I would like to leave,
that-
but I'm bound to you guys until you both bring me back.
It's like, if you leave, that tattoo goes off. I was not explained to Silverstone what happened.
Like, being constantly terrified by the castle is much more preferable than hanging out with you two ever again. This sucks.
I like to imagine you're saying that you guys walk over to the castle. In the castle, you can going to the castle. You see, let me see, what's it? You see.
You forget his name, didn't you?
No. I'm just double checking what you guys see specifically. You guys see it on fire and flames as you guys see several sections of the town or the castle and the wings of it are burned. It looks like the kitchen is irreplaceably burned out as the table caught the biggest fire, making a bonfire throughout the center. Any room with a fireplace, such as the lounge and several bedrooms, have been engulfed with enough flame that you cannot search it. But looking around, you're able to enter kind of around right here to look around and observe it. You do see several servants running out, begging you for help. Maybe you escort them out to the side. Maybe you help them put out some of the flames so they can get just enough of their shit. Whatever you want to do.
Yeah,
But-
I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
I'm grabbing the Mostino-looking servant by the neck and interrogating them.
Please, please, help us! Don't.
You will tell me where Silas has went, or you will die.
The politicians, they came early. They told us about. They told him about bounty hunters that they could hire to kill him. They were cocky, saying they could hire them to get this castle back. Then that made him paranoid, so he started putting people out and to every nearby city and town to ask. I assume you must have been the people hunting him.
We won't hire to hunt him. I'm just here for personal reasons.
That's why he couldn't find any leads. Without any actual leads, he started to become paranoid. Please, I'm just a servant. He took over this castle from a very nice merchant. He used to help the people nearby in the town. He killed the people in the town, and then using their undead corpses took the castle. Please just let us go.
You didn't answer my question, though.
I don't know.
Where is he?
I don't know. That's all I know. I just try to tell you everything I know. I'm sorry.
I'm going to do an insight check.
Go ahead.
All right.
Tactical assessment time again.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
14. 15.
15. You look at him, and he looks terrified. Dirty, burned. There's nothing about this man that radiates confidence. This man is probably not lying.
Just going to toss him to the side.
I'm sorry. But he looks up to you, grabbing his throat. If you're not hired, why are you hunting him?
Personal reasons.
Well, whoever it is, please hurry up. Because the law apparently freaking him out made him did all this. He was, at least before, he was still trying to be our king, even if you just cruel. He coughs up blood as you see that you left a bruise around his throat.
Who at this point does not give a shit. He really does not.
Well, we don't know where he is.
He said something about going to the crater. That's far south. Who knows? Maybe he left something in here.
The servant stands up. If you need something, one of the only places that doesn't appear to be touched by the fire is his office. It's at the lower floor, over here. He gestures to a door right here.
Alright. Get out of here.
Thank you. He runs off, limping and coughing as he runs.
Better hurry up or the zombies will get you.
He smells.
That was a good one, Marco. That was a good one. And with that, I'm going to go to the office.
I imagine you don't even open it, you just kick open the door.
I guess just fucking kick it down.
Okay, hold on. I wonder if there's a burning castle ambiance. No way. There's a building on fire ambiance.
Great.
Nice. I love it.
Amazing. Okay, here we go. So as you enter the building on fire, the flames lick around. You see, it looks almost like a protective ward on the roof of this room. Every point that a fire could be entering or burning is extinguished. There is no fires, no flames in the office. The castle burns down around you, but this room will stay.
I'm going to search around the room. Search his desk for any papers that might tell him to say where he's went.
You find
Or anything denoting his plans.
You find a few things, actually. So I'm going to give you a small description. Please give me either an investigation check and in either investigation, intelligence, or wisdom check. While I describe this. So you enter, and you have a large desk room with a classic kind of office room with that, like, boss's desk. You see, like, a CEO type place. It looks as if he literally had it imported here, so he may have it with him. Around you see a painting of himself with your wife. Or fiance. You see she looks very sad. In the painting itself, there's tears trailing from her eyes. As you see, he holds her with a tight grip with chains wrapped around her wrist. It is, below, it says Corvus's ninth layer of hell as the painting's name. Around it, there's various documents. And on the desk, actually, is a pile of 500 gold. This is real gold. Just if you want to take it, just feel free to take it.
I'm taking it, and after I take it, I'm going to just glare at the painting, whip it down, walk out, find the closest fire, and toss it in there.
It burns magnificently. The last thing you see as it burns is Silas's smile and smirk. As you enter back in and look at the documents, you have an 8 in total. You are very confused. Corvus, you're a warrior, you're a fighter, you're great with love, bad with math. You look at the documents that have all these it's kind of like ledgers of like finances, and you have no clue what the fuck any of them mean, what half the area codes are. You don't know what it leads, this or that. Either of you two, Cammy or Rocco, like to take a look.
Yeah.
I'm also gonna mention. Did you guys mention that there was like some troll or something that was like uber smart or something like that?
There was no uber smart ghoul. If Master
No,
List
a
undead.
troll. Like it was some troll that you guys had found.
Yes, we do. Yes.
Cornelius, yeah.
Cornelius, and we have to go through the. Cammy, you fucking brilliant motherfucker.
You welcome.
Cornelius
Thanks.
can make a sense of this shit, most likely.
Hey, I'm so fucking proud of you guys. You have no idea how proud I am that you guys found that. You guys figured that out. That is so quick. That was way too quick, honestly.
What?
That Cornelius could translate the documents for you.
Doctor,
Oh, you're in a different language.
my initial thought was, I just might have ministers do this as a favor.
See, that's another good option too.
So that favor would be,
But Cornelius is easier because he's free. You bring him books, he'll do it for you.
Yeah, I have plenty of books.
Exactly. You even have extra books here you could take. Just.
Oh, I didn't even think that that Amleth could bring him books either. Wow. All right. Well, that's good to know.
I'm
Yeah.
just gonna take some books.
So in the office, you guys gather the documents, the supplies, and when you're looking through Corvus, tacked underneath the desk, when you're piling them out, you're turning the whole room upside down, I imagine, as you gain all you can for info to bring Cornelius.
Info is just looting the fucking place.
There's a letter with a heart. Corvus.
Oh.
As you open it, it's her handwriting. I miss you. I don't know if you'll see this, and I don't know if it'll burn. I can only hope you will. He's taking me to the equator. I know not where. He mentioned something about. Let me bring you guys back to the overall map real quick, so I can point to you where. He mentioned something about a Torbador catching a raft or a boat, but that's months away. He wants us to walk. He's cruel to me, Corvus. He only ever talks about horrid things and depression and philosophy, and all he wants to discuss is humanity's downfalls. I miss your kindness. I miss the touch of someone who cares, not this cruel master that he plays. Please, come to Torbador, find our ship, save me. We'll be there in 4 months' time, according to our traveler. Signed, your beloved. And Corvus, you have plenty of time to do another set of contracts, and then take your next break.
Just Corvus kind of crinkles a little, as in, can't believe this. You know. Alright. He's alive. Oh, well, fuck. Kill that fucker. And Tobador. Either of you know what that is?
I'm gonna say no on that one.
Nothing else here, right?
Yeah, it's all completely looted.
Alright, there's nothing else here, y'all. Let's head back to Veclam and report this to the Queen. Hopefully, I know of someone who can probably translate these lezzos.
Here we go. Okay, so going back.
Click, 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 click.
Yeah, he's like, ah, shh. Alright, let me get the music back to our spooky woods as we are back in our forest. So, as you go and leave Delude, you leave the castle. In the distance, you hear a screech. You said, fuck it, we're not getting paid for it. You leave. You head back to Vikram. You head back to the council.
Yeah.
And as you enter the room, the council's tomb. Let me do our spooky music. You see them all lined up once again. As you enter, Prince... What was his name? Prince Jolust. Jalus speaks up. Ah! I see you have run! Bear Corvus, have you handled our... pests?
Unfortunately, I have to report I did not. He caught wind of this, and he escaped down to the crater. Well, he's going down to the crater as we speak.
Ah, any specific town or place you know of?
What was the town I forgot?
Tobador.
There was a letter. I found that states he was going down to Tobador.
Ah. The mistress waves, and the table turns to a map of the realm. Tobador, that's this town right here. As a burning fire makes a ring around the town. So you're telling me, and she sticks a pointed finger with a long nail right in between it. He's here? Your dearly beloved will be here in 4 months' time.
I'm going to do an insight check on that.
Yeah, go ahead.
What are these shit rolls? 7.
Jesus. You get an ominous feeling. You trusted the mistress, but for that one, you don't really trust how she said that. You don't inherently distrust her just off that one phrase, but that phrase itself is distrustful sounding.
Ominous.
I'm gonna subtle cast
Detect thoughts?
detect thoughts.
Good luck, I don't think you can do this.
On the edge of her thoughts, you hear, interesting. How much would Salazar take for this crew? Their fates may be more grand than even they believe. Too bad they're wasted on pitiful little bounties. As she's saying this in her head, outwards, she's looking over the map. You see her putting multiple fingers, tapping it, like here and there and there and there. I'm going to tap several places on the map for you. She taps here, 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 and here, and here. As if almost like making a pathway to Torbador. She shakes her head. No, not quick enough. In her head, you hear once again, Rocco, if only I could just take them. As she then starts striking down, and this time, she strikes right through the mountains, and just poof them there. Would you like to delve deeper into her thoughts, Rocco?
Yeah, let's do it.
Alright,
So
what's your DC?
Oh god.
It doesn't really matter. I doubt it's more than 20.
Oh yeah, it's not more than 20.
As you pry into her mind, she pries back. Oh, she says out loud, are you listening? She looks you directly in the eyes, Rocco.
I was going to cause a raised eyebrow from Corvus, because, you can't hear this.
Are you listening to my dirty little thoughts, you dirty, dirty boy?
Zoinks.
I was really just more curious if you wanted to get to know a little half-elf a little bit better.
Cute. Try not to
This-
make that mistake again.
This is getting oddly sexual.
I mean, remember what the mistress looks like.
And this is my character saying that, by the way, as he's just kind of darting back and forth between Rocco and this fucking chick.
She turns to you. Oh, could not be farther from the truth. He may have sexual intent. Looking to you,
Oh.
Rocco. She tries to read your thoughts. Do you have sexual intent?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. She can tell. No, just a bit of a tease. She slaps you lightly on the face.
Make a con check.
A con check?
Yeah, like Walker make you tell Walker to make a con
Oh,
check because of the light.
I thought
the
you were
light is-
casting something. I was like, oh my god, what are you doing, Corbin?
Something like fireball.
Corvus! Oh my
Yeah.
god!
Oh my god. Making me do a constitution check?
Yes.
No way.
I wish. I'm just a pure fighter.
But yes, she turns to you guys in a dramatic turn with her dress poofing upwards. How about we do this, boys? Since your friend here is already listening, I'll just tell you. Since you've been gone, talking to Salazar, sending him offers. I want you three. And as far as the situation is, you're owned by Salazar, but that's if Salazar's alive. Leave the demons. This is your one offer. Next time you come back, if it's not done and you haven't accepted it, the offer's off the table.
You're not talking to me, are you? Because I'm already I'm already bound to you guys.
Oh yes, Cammy. You would assist him if I asked you to do this. But I'm talking to you two, Rocco and Robert. And if you have anyone else from them, they can also take the deal with you. Bring your old crew that you want. Kill Salazar. Bring me his head. And then 500,000 gold is all yours. As you become my bounty hunters.
I always and
Oh.
insight check on that 500,000 because I don't doubt she has it, but goddamn.
Go ahead and
Tactical
insight check.
assessment. Tactical assessment.
Rocco, would you
Let's
also
hope-
like to insight check?
No, I'm gonna ask her. I'm gonna say to her straight up.
That's 20! So
Oh.
that's 29 in total.
Yeah, she's serious. She's dead serious. Rocco
Oh.
spoiled her surprise for her. She was gonna offer this when you guys came back, but she's offering it now.
Can I have a word with these two for a minute? Privately, like very privately. Like I don't ask a lot, and I really mean privately.
Fine. She turns away and walks.
Thank you, guys. It's absolutely your choice, whatever you want to do. And as much as I hate you both, like, this is because here's the thing: if you kill Salazar, imagine the amount of fucking bloodshed that will come after that. Okay, like, you will lose everything as far as this demon castle goes and demon hunters, you know. So my recommendation, probably not the best idea, but she is very correct and serious about you guys serving her as sole bounty hunters. You guys will be very famous.
Nails
Well,
does speak up though, but that's also betraying the man who took you guys in.
Yes.
The thing is, I have worked for the mistress far longer I have worked for Salazar. She is one of the most important contacts I have. And the one who actually, once I became more well known within Vigrum, actually helped me out a lot. Salazar, as much as he is a good person, does seem to be put his more reputation of the bounty hunting service over his own people.
Rocco?
Salazar's gonna have to offer me a lot more money if he doesn't want me to take this deal.
And what about your friend? What's his say in all this?
We'll have to find out.
Yeah. Who knows?
Nail says, we'll probably ask him before we do make a choice.
Yeah.
But I think I'll leave him behind if he doesn't agree to this. Sad to say. I'd love to have him, but how it goes.
Well, look, you guys go back to your castle and find him fast, because she's not a very patient person. I'm gonna try and just kind of keep her stalled and just give her a reason to wait. Right? And I'm not doing this because I like you. I'm doing this because this is very similar to a choice that I made a long time ago. And I'll be honest, this deal, the consequence isn't mainly just having everybody else come after you. The consequence is the reward. So remember that. And then I walk away.
Cammy, you go back on your own thing. You're back on your own shit again. Yeah, you go and rejoin the merchant for a bit probably before coming back to the council and trying to work your magic. But Corvus and Rocco, you, Nails, Xena, and I think no one else are there. The mistress reapproaches you. Corvus, Rocco, think about it. You have a nice travel back. Be safe. And understand this. If you say no, you're still good with me. It's an offer of trust, not by force.
I have 2 questions.
Sure, please.
What are we gonna do about this? And I pull back my scarf and point at the 2 runes on my neck.
Fascinating. I was not aware of this. Smart, though. I would do the same thing with my slaves. Sorry, hunters. If I was to use criminals and had to go by the laws biting of what they were, air quote, slaves. This man of Salazar's an intelligent one. She looks at the ruin. You can't just dispel this one either. Dispelling it sets it off. Smart. In that case, I would like to change my proposition. There's no longer a time limit. Give me until I can figure out how to undo these ruins, and then I'll redefine my proposition. But for now, ponder it. Think. But do not act yet. Just think. And next time you come back in hopefully a few months, I can hopefully help you get to the equator. She smiles big. Really big. But until then, ta-ta, dear. I'll see you around. And don't forget, Mama's always watching.
Wait, I had one more question, though. I had 2 questions.
Yes.
What do you know about our fates?
What about them?
I could read your thoughts, remember?
I'm sorry, what?
Well, the thing is, when I first met you, I thought maybe you were just little pitiful bounty hunters. You know, nothing to particularly worry about. But as time went on, you've proven yourself to have this air of importance. Life itself seems to be going around you. It seems to be altering itself to you. It seems that life itself brings opportunities to you three. Well, you two, plus your I assume your teammate. Now, if your teammate, of course, does not have this similar property of fate itself seeming to want to make them a hero, then I care not, but already your guys' strings of fate are pulling in so many different directions. It's just fascinating. I must see what happens to you.
All right. Turn to Corvus. I'm really not sure what to make of that. Can I roll an insight check on her?
Sure, go ahead.
Corpus is just a little bit shocked that you just risked your life reading the minds of the mistress.
21.
You do not get the sense that it's like she's trying to manipulate you or use you or anything like that. I would say that you could easily get this vibe from her. Like, she's not a vampire, she's not a witch by any means, at least not that you're aware of. She just has this aura of, I don't know, power. She can see these strings of destiny with her power, and instead of caring about it, she decides to do things like this, hire people, puppets necessarily, to so she could watch it like a show. You get this sense of almost madness from her. She doesn't necessarily care about the strings, almost like she's there to watch the show.
Well, I guess we'll be off, mistress. I'll think about that offer. You let me know if you can figure out how to deal with these runes.
Please do. Oh, and do me a favor. Don't bring this up to Salazar.
Got it.
I mean, if we do bring it up to him and take up your offer, the way we bring it up is probably going to be a knife to the back.
She smiles. I could be okay with that. And as she turns around and leaves, you two are left there. And that kind of, not silence, because there's still like the council, they're chit-chatting, but it's oddly silent to you guys. There's not much happening, and you feel very, very off.
Let's go get a drink, Corvus. I think we need to figure some things out.
Yeah, and as I turn around, I'm going to take a look at the camps to see if that vampire lord is still there, or he fucked off somewhere. What was his name?
Are you talking about the one that's in Vicom?
So Lord Miles.
Miles, yes. That's, if I remember correctly, Lord Mills.
Yeah, Lord Mills.
Yes.
Miles Mills. That fucker.
As he's in the council meeting, he does tend to turn up, look at you, and make eye contact with you.
Just going to hold his. I forgot to mention my eyes were still red. Fuck.
Oh yeah, no, your eyes. I imagine this entire time you're pissed.
Oh yeah, he fuckers fucked off. look at him, not saying anything, then just turn away. I just want to see what's his reaction to this whole thing.
I would say by his face, you could reckon that my man is perplexed by the mistress. He raises an eyebrow towards her. Maybe he doesn't particularly agree, but he's here.
He can't. It doesn't matter if he agrees or not. It's not like he has the power to actually face off against her.
Oh, by God, no.
Not even unfilled combat. Not even with the odds stacked against him. Against her.
Oh yeah, no. Like just bringing back up. I forgot to do this. The image of the mistress, so everyone can see the founding family of Vikram. This is the founding family, and in the middle is the mistress. I would say right now, her brothers around her look terrifying, and she's the strongest one of them all. So like, no way a vampire lord is gonna handle her.
I don't even think all the council members working together can handle even one of her brothers, never mind her.
Absolutely. And where would you guys like to take a drink? In Vikram, you guys do know, as you guys, you just need to turn around. So as you guys are kind of slowly walking out, you guys do know there's the Wailing Banshee, the Afterlife Grotto, and Hell's Undertow.
What is most human friendly for Rocco?
For Rocco, that would be Hell's Undertow.
Yeah, Hell's Undertow then.
Alright, you go to Hell's Undertow. You guys are drinking and discussing. Nails orders a drink too. God damn. Oh, I miss Amleth.
I have a feeling that whatever he's up to was nearly, if not more wild.
Probably more deadly. He probably had more of a boss fight than we did.
Yeah.
Almost like one story ended up being all about RP and the other one was combat. I wonder who designed that. Nails takes a sip of his drink. Insert Kermit meme.
What the fuck is RP?
You just hear a sneeze in the way back corner.
Omelette?
Omelette?
Wait, guys?
Wait.
Is this actually Omelette or are we just fucking around?
Yeah, I mean, I'm cool with it if it's Almuth, if you want it to be Almuth.
Yeah, it's me. What the hell are you guys doing here?
I should be asking you this. What the fuck you doing here?
I need to go take care of some family matters.
I needed you, man. What the fuck?
Yeah, we had to deal with this Cammy guy.
Well,
oh, by the
I
way,
guess
I'm a vampire, by the way.
Oh, good. I'm glad that we're all telling secrets about each other because I've got a little secret of mine. And
have you seen this place? This place is a monster haven.
So you guys will notice that on Omleth, he's wearing a sort of black, like, wrap around one of his eyes. And basically Omleth is going to peel back a little bit from his eye, and he shows you it.
It is an emerald green, and for just a moment, you guys feel like you can see there's another set of eyes within his eye looking back at you.
What the fuck happened to you, man? You good? It's kind of freaky.
Well, technically, we have a new addition to the party.
What do you mean?
Hello there, everybody. As a projection of Azazel, a tiefling, comes out and wraps his arms around both of you.
Yeah. So, you guys remember that old dead god that we had ran into?
Yeah, and I loaded the counter to that guy.
That was me.
So you're the god of sacrifice, huh?
Yep.
Prince of Lies. Kill to protect the realm, huh?
Yep. Gives a big thumbs up. A big old smile, as if he's in the
You
right.
don't look dead.
Tomato. Gods don't work like death like you guys do.
Yeah.
How did this happen?
Well, basically kind of going from there. That family matter I was telling you about? Yeah. Apparently my father and uncle were part of his little following.
Mm-hmm. And now
Some-
Amlathir has a family curse.
Yep. And, well, basically I made a deal with him, and, well, he's on our side for now. At least until I die.
Mm-hmm. And by the way, if every now and then I take control of his body, please don't mind. It's just me having a little fun.
And I'll ask
As
you
long as
both.
that fun doesn't get us killed.
Well, that was partially the deal, is that
I can't kill him.
he can't kill me, but if I get killed by something else, he's free to do whatever he wants.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of emphasis on free to do whatever he wants, but for right now, he's under my control.
You trust him?
I have to.
Oh, come on. I'm practically your best friend.
Well, anyways, that's why I have to wear this blindfold, otherwise he gets a little bit showboaty.
It's been a while since I've been out.
Huh.
Alright.
I look at
Anything
Back on
else we should know about?
Yeah, cover his eye. He's like, oh, damn, as he faces away.
Well, as far as anything else knowing about, I've actually got quite a few books, and I'd like to understand them, but I have no idea where to take them. So,
Let me understand what they rented in.
well, they're written in a very old language, something that only, Azazel understands, but I'm sure that if we found some sort of appraisal or appraiser of some sort, he'd be able to crack it.
Nails starts
Basically-
dancing happily. We have Cornelius.
Yeah, we do have Cornelius. It was our turn, I guess, to explain.
Oh, yeah, I guess we could have him.
Waka, you want to go first to talk about what happened in Capital? Or, well,
Well, what happened to you guys? You guys look fucking depressed.
I just visited my family. Nothing crazy.
Orvis?
as I told you, I'm a damn here. The fucker that told me? Yeah, he kidnapped my wife, but my fiancée. I was hunting him. I went to the capital, got a weapon made that was meant to kill him. We went to his castle that I was told to by the old man we saw up in that old hut. And yeah, he fucked off. He burned the place down and fucked off. Couldn't get my chance to kill him.
I was wondering why I smelled blood in the air.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, by the way, there's a
know-
tally town that's now ghoulified. We made the executive decision to leave it alone, so later down the line we get paid.
Hmm.
Oh, by the way, I have one of my contacts is with the Council of Ikram. I don't know if you know who they are, but they are the most powerful people in this city, in this kingdom, in the Monster Kingdom.
I know petit pois about them.
Yeah. And the mistress, one of my good contacts, made an offer to us.
And
She
what
wants-
was that offer?
She wants us to be whole bounty hunters. And
What's the catch?
we have to kill Salzar.
You're kidding.
Half of $1,000,000 gold.
Is there anything else she offered? Because that seems very little.
Well, most likely, if we're whole soul bounty hunters, that means we have whole support. Whole support in many things. Friday.
Nails just speak up. Actually, I'm with Cammy. Hold on. She didn't guarantee anything else.
Yes, he did guarantee. But at the same time, it's not like she can really track. Well, she probably can actually track us.
Was there anything else you mentioned? Is there a sort of time limit?
No, not really.
Not anymore, at least.
Yeah, there was, but
What do you mean?
originally she wanted us. The next time we go to visit Vilcom, she wanted her answer by then. Yeah, What?
It's more like until she figures out your guys' neck ruins.
Yeah, once she figures out Walker's neck ruin thing bullshit.
Are you saying that she's able to take our runes off us? Both?
Possibly. She is very powerful, but there might be things even she can't do.
Well, I'm gonna say first off, that is quite a lot to, sit on. Alright, so let me get this straight. She wants us to kill Salazar, and basically the not so guaranteed promise is 500,000 gold and support from
No,
her.
500,000 gold is guaranteed. She was absolutely serious about that. I'm just presuming that she was letting us support in our own little quest.
You guys are leaning towards what exactly?
I need the money.
Well, we can just make the same amount of money over at Salazar's.
Not all at once. And honestly, Salazar, as much as he is Scoopers, like I said, he does not have the same connection she does. She could easily, if that bastard pisses her off enough, could send in some help with us when we go after him.
Well, I actually might have something to sway you guys in the right direction. So, my family, they were very high up as far as that goes. And
you were noble?
Well, they had a lot of connections. Emphasis on the had. Until the certain situation broke out quite a few years ago, and all in all, after I burned the village down, it got rebuilt and was infected with this, I don't even want to say necromancy, it was this curse. And with that, basically my uncle, he has his soul in a completely different area, but his body, he can move to different bodies and take them over.
Does that sound familiar to Clovis at all?
Yes, but not necessarily his uncle, just the act of doing it does sound vaguely familiar.
That sounds like your uncle's a lich.
He actually is a lich. He's a very, very powerful lich, actually. Which is where Azazel comes in. Azazel was being used as far as personal gain for my uncle. But with that, I did meet an old friend down there. He's an artificer. You might actually like him. Basically, I gave him the whole family name, and now he is running a very large business as far as manufacturing and processing and transporting different goods to the entire land.
Nails shakes his head. Wait. You're telling me, while you've been gone, you figured out some family secrets and then got a business that you have someone else run for you?
Well, not running for me. I literally just gave him the business. I have no part in it at all. However, because my name is in there, technically, yes, I do have a say in it, but
I mean, I doubt he wouldn't be grateful and help you.
Of course. So, with that, if you guys are wanting to make extra money, then basically this is another way. And I thought that you guys might be happy to hear that, because...
Like start your own bounty hunter business?
Not exactly what I was thinking, but basically we'd be doing different jobs as far as this goes. Considered a sort of freelancing kind of business. Not necessarily bounty hunting, but freelancing.
And in your head, Azazel says, "Can I come out? Can I come out? I have a thing to say."
Yeah, whatever. Heads up. Zeal wants to talk.
You lift up just slightly. He pops his head out like a little projection. Hey, I heard that mistress, whoever the fuck you're talking about. Does that happen to be the mistress of monsters?
Yes.
That old crone can't do shit. I'll handle the ruins way before she could. But I'm kind of with Camby here. So if you guys happen to abandon Salazar, you don't even have to kill him for me. You don't kill him, you just help Cammy. You won't get no bonuses, but hey, I'll take care of your ruins. We call it the freelancer's life.
And that's another thing I actually was about to mention. Azazel here, he is, considering that he's a god, and considering that I can instantaneously read his thoughts all the time, he's not lying about this. He can do quite a lot for us.
Our thoughts are really mingled lately. It's been weird.
Yeah, weird. So, with that, honestly, we don't even need to do anything as far as this goes. So, not only do we have another source of money as an option, we also have a way to get rid of these little runes on our necks. So,
It would be
Take that.
adventuring.
huh?
It would be adventuring.
It would be adventure. It would be, essentially.
Essentially
just
doing like
wouldn't be-
tasks and helping out the business. Adventuring, but differently so. It sets you up at like that kind of help explain it a little bit for like you guys get an idea of how I would handle it. Is that if we do the mistresses, you'd be focusing on monster hunting and doing your guys' personal quest amongst the monster hunting. If we do camis, it's freelance. You guys have to go get your jobs. You have to go find it. You get hired by different nobles. You start to make your own name. You guys had to start essentially making the camis family name and business become bigger and more well known, like the inner demons. Or you stick with the inner demons and tell Salazar. Salazar might give you a reward for telling him. That's kind of your three choices: freelance, monster hunting, or continue with the demons.
Would there be something my family members could do, not adventuring, within your business, Cammy?
Oh, yeah.
Well, the best.
Sorry, Amleth.
Well, as far as that goes, if your family is in trouble, as far as some sort of loan shark or some bad deal that was made a long time ago, that can be figured out pretty quickly, both by killing the third party involved and the fact that we can move your, well, by we, I mean me and Azazel, we can move your family over to my manor of sorts. It can be sort of a safe haven.
I mean, yeah, your family did. You did say your family has a brother, and I have a feeling that there's a friend, the guy you left it, probably would agree.
So,
Hey, that would technically mean that both, Rocco's family is taken care of, and you have people taking care of the manor and helping Robert, or sorry, your friend.
yeah. So,
And
Quite
plus, if we go
honestly.
freelance, I presume if we stick with Salazar, Salazar would never accept us going to Vecron again.
Probably not.
But if we
Right.
go freelance, we can still do jobs for Vecron and still.
and we can take care of very personal stuff without anybody getting in our way.
The one
So-
thing is that if we do freelance, we can't tell Salazar. He might try to set off the ruins.
Right. So, if we are wanting to do our freelance job as far as my business goes, we need to figure out a way of these runes, which means I need to do a lot of research and I need to speak with Cornelius and Azazel quite a lot. So,
We
as
also,
far as
I
I
need
go.
also need to speak with Cornelius.
We
Remember
have
the vampire folk?
one more thing. This Mistress of Monsters that Azazel's excited about. What is she exactly?
What? I don't think Cobus would know that.
Nope, no one does.
But that is very hard. Because I would not lie, she looks human. But she's not. She is I would say she's the most powerful of her family. And we've seen her family, they're not human. Knowing that she is far more powerful than any of the other council members.
Beings of malevolence, Neil says.
Well, then I'll have to speak to Azazel personally then. Well, at least now that we have all of that laid out on the table, we'll have to let it just kind of sit and we'll think about it. But as far as speaking about all of that, it seems like my option seems to be a little bit more better than the other two.
I have a question though. Even though we get these runes removed, we're going to be fugitives. And I just think that the mistress is going to have a better chance of providing us with some kind of alias or some kind of...
She said even we didn't take her off, or it was, at least I was still being good standing with her. I can probably talk with her, make a deal with that allows her to, that will allow us to not, you two to not be fugitives. It might mean I will owe her a few off favors though.
Right, and Corvus, didn't you mention that even if we didn't take her deal, she would still be a sort of ally to us?
I won't say ally, but client.
Client, for sure, yeah. And she's a very grateful client, as Robert knows. Or Corvus knows.
Right. So, basically, if we can get these runes off ourselves without having to be tied by this deal that she's offered us, and technically we'd be able to work for ourselves. So, if we do this freelance job, we can do a few jobs for her without being eternally bonded, and we can, not be fugitives anymore. And plus, I don't really give a shit if I'm a fugitive or not, because I literally hold nothing.
Plus, you did admit you actually did burn down your place, your hometown.
Yeah, well, when I was over there and they saw me again, they didn't try anything. So, maybe that's not so difficult. So, we'll see. It's been a long time.
Nails does nod his head. In this time frame, laws are hard to enforce, and I doubt every single person in the world knows that you're fugitives, especially since that you made the deal with Salazar. I doubt there's like wanted posters for you.
Correct. So, with that, if we are able to get these runes off, we might be able to get away from Salazar. And honestly, we could probably do it without any hard feelings. So, let's just sit on that for now. Let's get shit-faced.
Shit-faced.
Okay.
So then you guys have about 1 week left. You can spend, so it'll take about 3 days to get to the portal. 2 days from the portal to there. So you spend 1 day with Cornelius if you like.
Yeah, we hit that if we have to spend at least some time with him.
Yeah, we definitely need a few more days than that. So, I don't know. I'd say let's get shit-faced and just have fun for the week, and then let's get back to the castle.
And I'm going to spend some time, at least an hour or two with him, going over those ledgers.
At least explain what you need from him.
Yeah, I dropped them off with him, saying what I need from him, from these.
And you can get the info next time you come around. Valid.
Yep.
Oh, you know what? That is a good idea. I'll do that.
Yeah, I gave him some extra books.
There you go. Yeah, because while you guys are doing your stuff
shit.
with Salazar, he can handle this while you guys. So you guys don't have to wait. That's actually smart. I like that.
I'm also going to hand the bag of drugs over to Amleth.
Oh yeah, they got a fuck ton of drugs.
And with that, I actually do have some sort of transportation that can probably help a little bit.
Oh,
And it's just a carriage. That's it.
Yeah, it's just his familial carriage, but you do see his family crest on it. It's 2 axes and an orc screaming.
you know, I was not expecting that, but I probably should have.
Well, we'll be able to carry most of the books. I probably have a lot more books than you do, but
I mean, yeah, probably.
so let's just get a little bit drunk and then we'll head out. Yeah,
I don't mind that.
All right.
cool.
Days pass. Time passes. The clock goes. Much like God of War Ragnarok, when you call upon Haiti and Skull, the time changes. And as the time changes, you guys are at the portal. The old man, God damn it, just hurry up and get your asses in there, please.
Oh man, you don't need to worry about Silas. He fucked off.
Oh, thank Christ. Oh, God. You know what? Fuck it. You can keep using the portal. Just as long as that man stays away from me forever.
Oh, eventually he would never be able to come anywhere near it. Just plain.
Good. You guys go through the portal. You guys end up back in the cultist lair with the eyeball and back into swampy swamps. You guys see Cornelius again. He has set up the dungeon to be this lovely little, like, den. He has his couch that he has, like, set up for himself, and, like, this whole thing just looking good. Oh, you're back. Hello there.
Hey there,
Amelia.
Julius. Love what you did with the place.
Thank you. I found a few random books. Did you happen to bring books?
Well, I kind of have a whole chest full of them.
Oh,
if
his
that
eyes
works.
widen when you guys bring out all the ledgers and shit.
I go, you guys know says I don't have that much, but I do have something special. A lot of these books I have came from a vampire lord's office.
And
No way.
Cornelia, I actually might have an offer for you.
Yes.
How good are you with numbers?
Oh, fantastic. Great with math, bad with love.
Well,
The opposite of me.
currently I am sort of running a business right now, a very large one. And that business could use a very reliable financial.
No fucking way you're gonna try to recruit my troll.
This is great. I love this.
Holy shit.
Not only are you going to be the financial advisor, but you're also going to be the sort of oracle of how information runs. Does that make sense?
Infobooker?
He strokes his chin. Fascinating.
You'll have a much better room than here, unless you'd like to stay here.
Where would I, and this is, where would I go? And just to remind, your town is to the east on the edge of the map.
Well, you'd be traveling all the way east. You'd be right on the edge of the entire province of sorts. You'd be staying in a nice little manor with a friend of mine and possibly a family. Basically,
Kids in
you'd
the
be
family?
kind of... Huh?
Kids in the family?
Definitely kids.
Age range.
That's
Uh,
Walker?
yeah.
Rocco, you explain like your family. He's like, oh,
Youngest is 7, oldest is 19.
oh, Ever
I'm
since I was
sure-
turned into a troll, it's been a while since I got to play with other kids. Keep in mind, Canorius is technically a 14-year-old human.
Well, I'm sure you'll make good friends with them. They seem like kind people.
All right, I'll do deal. I read books, I translate for you. I do ledgers, all that. Including these. He taps the stuff. I'll transport these to your manor. And I stay for free? I just do work?
You just do work, and you don't pay a single cent.
He smiles very big. It will take me a few months to travel, carry stuff back and forth. But I do.
That's fine. I'll make sure to send a message over to my friend to make sure that you get all the materials that you need.
Thank you. I appreciate you guys' friendship. You could have killed me when you first came here. Instead, you give me new life. I appreciate it.
Of course. All right. Well, we gotta go, so we'll be on our way.
You
Glad
guys
you're doing business.
leave, and you immediately hear him packing. You hear him whistling. He is excited. You could tell. Like he has
excited.
His little glasses up. He's reading your guys' ledgers. He's like getting all excited, grabbing stuff. He is so pumped to go work for you guys.
Wonderful.
Then it all wraps up today's session with everything that's happened. Between the internet crashing, you guys being offered to kill Salazar, freelance gigs, visiting family members, seeing dead relatives, and attempting to save people from vampires. Everything ends as the month wraps up.
And abandoning a whole town to its fate.
Yeah, and damning a whole town to its fate. You
But as
guys,
a freelancers, we can easily pick up that job.
exactly. You guys finally show back up. You see Castle Daemon. A little bit more packed, as maybe more bounty hunters have started coming. As you guys have been very profitable for Salazar. You see there are now ballistas on the walls. There are some guards with halberds and some oil pots upon the walls. You see the walls themselves are adorned with better decorations, and you see a trade post out front. I forgot to actually add it to this drawing. My apologies. Let me just real quick indicate where the trade post would be. Right on the outside of this area, there is now a small trade post that has been made for Salazar here. It has not a lot there. It's not very busy, but you do see it is almost finished, almost completely built, and there are horses and some goods around it. What is her name? Elena, the high elf that runs this place for Salazar, sees you. You three, it's been a minute. Well, hello! She comes up to greet you guys, shaking your hands.
Good to see you.
It's good to be back.
My God, what has happened? It's only been a little over a month, and you have an eye patch. You have new gear. Like what are these contraptions upon your two wrists? You guys see. Oh, by the way, Amleth, you notice that the other two have watches. You don't.
I don't have a watch. I have gauntlets.
Oh, gauntlets. That's right. Rocco has the watch.
Well, I got stabbed in the eye.
Wow, that's unfortunate. Wow, that's extremely unfortunate. Salazar is actually waiting for you guys. He was actually expecting you guys to be here tomorrow. So you guys are here a day early. If you guys either can rest, or you can say hi to Salazar and update him on what you guys done, and he can update you guys on your next bounty.
Yeah. We'll speak to Salazar real quick, and then we'll head back to our rooms.
All right.
If that's okay with you guys, of course.
Yeah, let's do it.
That's fine with me.
You guys are back in Castle D&D so there you go. Okay. You guys,
That feels like 3 months since it's been here.
it definitely feels like it. You guys are back here. Back at Castle Daemon. Slightly changed, slightly different. You guys learned a lot about not just yourselves, but each other. You guys go back to Salazar's office. That door that used to be so intimidating no longer worries or concerns you. You see this aura of authority seemingly lost around Salazar. You respect him still, but he is not nearly the intimidating figure that he used to be, now that you grow stronger and more powerful.
And met quite literally someone who was probably able to equal a god.
Yeah. He looks to you. Well, hello there. Hello. I'm glad to have you guys back. I've missed you. You guys have become my favorite demons. Some of them. Of course, everyone has their uses, but you guys are definitely very good at your job. So, just to update you on everything that's been going on, we have a small trade post. We were offered by the local town, allow them to build it, and we can trade goods with it. It makes it easier for Clerk to do his work. By the way, Clerk is back. He has his hand back. And besides that, we also have, as you can tell, everything here has been kind of spiffied up. I also have been receiving letters from this madam named the Mistress, and also the Artificers Guild. Good job, both of you. I appreciate the work you have done, Rocco. You have let that man, he kind of unsure of what you know about their situation, takes a moment to pause and just goes, grievances against me. That he may at least contact me again. I appreciate it.
What's the most polite way I could put this? Did you have a fun time?
He smiles, a smirk. It certainly was a grand romp or two. But thank you for this. I can give you, just for stopping by and saying hello to them, an extra 250 gold as a little payment. I appreciate it. He hands you, Rocco, a not small sack, but relatively small compared to what you've received in the past, but a relatively decent-sized sack of gold. About 250 in all. Now,
Excellent.
From what I've understood, you guys have been going out and about, and you guys have been being relatively helpful, helping get going around and just handling everything. You guys have talked to the Mistress. Apparently, at the very least, the Mistress makes it sound like you guys have been so helpful. But then again, she seems to be an eccentric type. He kind of smirks. He tosses her letter into the fire. Wants to buy you guys. Preposterous. Anyways. Shall we discuss your next bounty?
Sure.
Yeah, and in his head's like, God, this fool's going to get himself killed one of these days. That was in his head.
Yeah, in his head. I understood. Well, he lays out 3 bounties. Let me pull up my list of bounties here, and I'll name them off for you guys. So, actually, instead of 3, he lays down a few. They're like a little bundle of scrolls. Where is my... Wait, what the fuck is my bounties? Hold on. Nani? Oh my god, I'm an idiot. So normally what I do is I move my bounties to the very bottom, so I can always just scroll to the bottom to get to them. But I had wrote in your guys' next part underneath it, so I went past it by accident. That is my bad. I will just go there, okay. I had them on the bounties list. I'll just use that instead. Okay, so you guys have either a prince over in the southern area has requested bodyguards to assist during a ball, like an evening. That one pays about 10k gold plus bonuses. So he cannot describe what bonuses, but he depending on how you do and you perform, he will give bonuses. And the 10k is to be split up between all of you. This will take about a little under a month, not too long. Mostly the time getting there and the time coming back. Besides that, there is also a bounty for a monster. There's a wyvern that has set up camp a few towns over, and people would like it taken care of. It pays about 15,000 gold, but it's also a wyvern, so you know, it's I don't really feel like I have to describe why it's worth 15,000 gold.
Like not big of it as a dragon, but still not a weak threat.
Yeah, it's still not easy. Still not easy.
Well, I mean, honestly, I'm kind of down for the wyvern. I'm feeling pretty
We still have
pumped.
a couple. Yeah.
I'll give you guys just final 2. One is missing. A large turtle, a turtle named Hubert, has escaped from the Castor School of Polymorphing. He is to the east, down a little bit south again. There is a school of wizards, and several familiars have escaped with polymorph spells attached to them. They need you to be able to find the shape-shifting familiar and hunt it down, basically. This one is a little easier. It's only about 9k, but it also offers potentially magic items as a reward, depending on what you do. Salazar speaks up. This one specifically, the familiars, they also offered smaller quests while you're there, smaller goal things. They just didn't want to write it all down. This one seems like more like a busy stuff for the wizards. It seems like the familiars, the main parts. And the final one. Where is it? There we go. Open-minded, discreet healer wanted. Mob tendencies to... how do I describe it? Sorry, not mob tendencies. The people of the town are making a mob to overthrow the local government. This is from the king, or not the king, the Jarl, kind of the local lord. He basically wants you to come in as a discreet, air quote, healer, aka you're going to be bringing in a, air quote, healer to heal the sick, but in reality he's bringing in a bounty hunting team to protect him. This one is actually, so this is probably, I will say, the most immoral one. This is a corrupt leader hiring you to basically defend him against the uprising people, and it's about 50k.
Wow.
Yes.
Ooh.
All right. Well, that's now that I've heard all of them, that's actually kind of a tough choice because I'm torn between doing that or the wyvern. Hmm.
I'm all about the money.
Well, do you guys want to go protect a king or a thing?
Robert said he'd be right back.
I'm back. What?
Oh, there you go.
There you go. Okay,
do
let
you
me
wanna-
recap it for you. So you got the wyvern for about 15k, I believe I said. You got the wizard school. You got this Jarl who has a mob of people in the town uprising against him. Think French Revolution style, and he's basically gonna pay you guys 50k to defend him. It's immoral as these are innocent people, but it pays a lot. And then the first bounty I said, I forget what my first bounty was, but it's not even on the list to be considered. Whatever.
Well,
So we got two options. Either we go protect a corrupt asshole, or we go deal with a raven.
And do keep in mind, you can get bonuses from the wyvern. That 15k is just the base of it.
Doubt it would reach 50 though.
True.
But think about it, it's a draconic beast.
Yeah, we
Lord.
could get some pretty decent loot and crafting materials off of it.
Salazar
Yeah,
does nod his head. If you did happen to get the dragon, Clerk could make you guys dragon-studded armor.
Yeah, that would be pretty good. So, kind of leaning towards the wyvern on that one. How about you guys?
Help the king.
Oh,
the
that's
Jarl.
right. The first one was a prince wanting to be defended at a ball. That's right. Sorry, I
Right.
just remembered that.
But that one's only like
10K.
That's only
10k.
10k.
Yeah.
That's
Not
even
even
in
including
the question.
bonuses.
That's not even in the question. If we wanted to defend some rich asshole, we would defend the corrupt asshole.
Fair enough. So that rich asshole's gone. The wizarding school, they'll deal with it on their own. Not enough money. So between the wyvern and the mob justice. So basically French Revolution or wyvern.
I
It
don't
does. I think the fame would be nice of killing a wyvern, wouldn't it?
know. It would
Yeah.
be. And it
Would be.
go. It would indeed.
That is true. I forgot to bring it up. You guys would become famed for wyvern killers.
And we might be bumped into the leaderboard, but definitely not.
For bounty
Top
hunters,
5.
yeah, you could actually meet the top 10.
we could do that.
A chance.
Yeah, we could do that. Do you guys want to go kill a wyvern?
Fuck yeah.
Hmm.
Plus, I never
Rocco?
had wyvern blood before.
Good. Salazar stamps it down with a knife. Takes the rest, puts them down. You guys all sign your name as it is held open with a knife. You guys sign your name. The magic seals it in. It burns it into the paper. Good. I've been saving these for you guys. The other hunters have been wanting higher paying, but you guys have been successful. So, first come, first serve. But, be careful. When you guys go to rest your head tonight, plan. This is a wyvern, not a simple beast to hunt. These are smart creatures. Often their lairs are filled with booby traps as much as it is filled with other gold and baubles for you to collect.
That is
You're
also true.
just as likely to find a statue that will kill you as one that will be sold.
That is not true. I forgot wyverns will also have lairs with not as much good as a dragon sword, but still.
Mm-hmm. So, well, yes,
We'll
you
be
get
able
paid
to do it.
15k base, but you will also get a horde, Salazar says. So, it all depends. If you guys want to just kill the wyvern and leave, you could. If you go through the lair and get its horde, it's a better payday. It's up to you guys.
Oh yeah.
But at the end of the day, thank you very much for listening, everybody. As we pan back, you guys go out the window from Castle Daemon. You guys go up to the sky. You guys look at the world. As it spins, we end today's session as you guys are continuing your grand quest. Thank you very much for listening to Bardic Logs, everybody. This has been the last chapter for Side Quest for the Holidays.
Yeah, thanks guys for listening. It's very kind of you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. And with that, we'll be heading on our way. Thank you very much.